Charles again, and today, guys, I'm here to do another anime review, and the anime review is to Blue Exorcist Season 2, Episode... Oh, got the name of the number of the episode, just a minute. Episode 9, guys, yeah. Episode 9, sorry, just completely forgot the number. But episode 9, so episode 9. So, let's get into it. Now, before I get into it, of Blue Exorcist Season 2, Episode 9, I need to say this. Sorry I didn't review Tales of Estonia. Part of the reason why I didn't review that episode, just didn't feel up to reviewing. That's it. I just didn't up to review it that time. So, sorry I didn't review it. So, yeah. I'll review the next episode, but I'm just telling you, I just didn't have the urge to review that time. But anyway, let's get into a review of Blue Exorcist Season 2, Episode 9. So, in this episode of Blue Exorcist, first up, character development. Even though during this is a type war going on, we're getting character development for both Ren, well, a bit of Ren, and Ren's gonna get me more character development. Next episode, we also got Ren for Bot, we got character development for Bon, we also got character development for Shiemi and trying to remember her name. Kimi, I think that's the same name. So, you guys should know, my name, I'm not very good with names. And then also, Suasia, okay. You know, pink hair dude. And Kumuru, yeah. Sorry, names are terrible, like I said. Pretty much every single character, including Yukio as well, has got character development. Now, I got to say, the character development we got, I really do like how we saw. Especially Yukio. Yukio's character development. Oh my god. We found out now, we already knew that he had this tension that he doesn't really like his brother. But except that he did not really like his brother that much, but he still loves him as his brother. Love-hate relationship between siblings. Even my sister and I go through that every day, unfortunately. But pretty much he doesn't like how Toto is pretty much trying to manipulate him, and he was fighting off Toto, and Toto was at the point that was out to defeat Yukio, even though Yukio he was purposely missing him with his magic bullets to create a magic circle to make sure he could summon these demons, which did work. If only he had used control. He actually said that, Toto said, and Yukio said that both, if he had controlled it properly, he could have defeated him, but he didn't have proper control over it, and Toto broke free from it, and yeah, and it was a point that it looked like Yukio was about to pretty much be consumed and be turned to ashes by the flames that Toto has attained. Now, at the end of the episode, so this part happened at the end of the episode, Yukio's eyes lit up. His eyes lit up with blue flames, or blue colored flames. His own eyes lit up. Inside his eye, he's got blue flame eyes. And people might think that means he must be awakened his powers. And there is one solution. But there's also this other solution that Toto actually does say. Those eyes aren't yours. He said that. He said that in the anime that said, those eyes aren't yours. He was wondering what happened, and then when he took a closer look, those aren't, when he took a look at them, those eyes aren't yours. He said that. Possibility, he might be wrong. He might be wrong about that. But as he does say that, we can't deny Toto is smart. He is smart. So it wouldn't be won't be that big of a deal, won't be that big of a shocker as that we found out Yukio is also a vessel to seal some of Ren's powers. That could be the case as well. Even Yukio might not know about it. He could actually be a vessel of some of Ren's powers. So he has not inherited the flames itself. As he's also the son of Satan. Maybe when they were trying to steal Ren's powers back when he was a kid, instead of just falling into common swords, they know this Komasan won't be able to take every single bit of his power. So that means they need also another vessel to seal some of Ren's powers. Which it does make sense why Yukio will be the perfect seal. Because Yukio is still technically also the son of Satan. The problem is, he did not inherit the flames. But that means his body should be able to cope with the flames. He can still die from it, but to have it inside himself, it won't affect him. Like, even Satan himself can actually be affected by his own flames. The reason why it doesn't affect him when he uses it around him, or when someone reflects his flames back at him. Actually, no. It has been proven that even if the flames get repelled back at him, even red, I think remember correct, Blue Exorcist season 1, even way before, we found out Ren can actually get hurt by his own flames, which I remember correct. Makes logical sense because it doesn't make sense to begin, but when you think about that, if you can use them and it can go to entire body, technically, if you think about reflection is no longer their flames, even though it's came from their body, they're no longer their flames once they get reflected. You know, the opponent who reflects them is flames, technically. So it makes somewhat sense. But possibly these flames, like I said, the flames could still affect people, even the user who uses it. Like, even Ren himself, who's user, could actually still be hit. Like, you can actually see in the anime that he did get pretty much hit by his own flames. Even though it didn't kill him or have burnt him, the flames still have a physical form which is enough to push Ren back. So we already knew that the flames can still do some form of damage. You can say even to the person who owns the flames, even if they can actually make the flames live inside themselves. So we all know the flames can still even hurt the user of the flames, even though technically, like I said, it comes straight from their body. But that means only within themselves that flames won't affect them. If they go inside of them, the flames won't affect them. But if it comes out of them and attacks their outer body, then it would affect them. That's why I think the complicated with the flame could be. But anyway, that's part of the reason why I think like this could be the case, that Yukio could be the seal for Ren. It's like I said, as he's also the son of Satan, he still has the capability of using the flames, even though he did not inherit them. Like, if you think about it, if it's ever come a day when maybe Ren dies, but Yukio's still living, but they still need the power of the flames, and we found out the flames can be passed on, Yukio will be the perfect choice, because don't forget, Yukio, like I said, is the son of Satan as well. That means he still has the ability to use the flames. But like it said in the series, he did not inherit it. But that means he inherited it. He did not inherit it. And when you think about how do you not inherit it, an ability that comes from the bloodline, which if you're the son, direct son of, or the direct daughter, direct child of the person who wields his power that can still pass down through bloodline, how come that Yukio did not inherit it? And you know where I can see that as that this blue flame, to begin with, was not an ability that passes down through the bloodline. What might have made it look more like it passed down through the bloodline could be because most of the sons of Satan, or pretty much the person passes down. But you think Satan has been around. He didn't even have any children. Like, he does have children, but I don't know. But they all inherited some form of blue flame with some bluish demon power anyway. So they did inherit something that is connected to the demon realm. So it's not impossible to maybe not inherit certain aspects. Like I said, certain aspects they cannot maybe inherit from their family. It makes sense, but yet again, they still inherited something from their family. But Yukio, he did not inherit anything. He said he did not inherit anything from his demon soul, which is a bit clueless. Which I still keep on a theory more. I'm still believing that maybe these are actually his own eyes. That's why I'm still keeping the conclusion that maybe these eyes are his. But yet again, that means, why did it say that Yukio did not inherit anything from his demon side, when everything that, like, he should at least inherited something from his demon side, because it's technically impossible to not inherit anything that comes from the bloodline at all. And like I said, the flames itself, technically, even though they can still be passed through a bloodline, they still don't, like, technically not really part of the bloodline. It's just something that Ren ended up inheriting, and what is, Ren inherited the skill of Satan. And the skill of Satan is to use blue flames. So maybe Ren did not inherit the flames exactly. What he inherited is the ability to use the flames. Like, he has the ability to control these flames. He has the ability, he pretty much gained the skill of Satan. So that means technically Ren, these blue flames technically, even though he corrects himself, they don't go through bloodline. That means if he wants to, he could actually maybe pass on the flames to someone. Like, it makes sense because someone can seal the blue flame. You could seal the blue flames within a vessel. That means the blue flames can be indirectly inherited to someone without through being part of the bloodline, if it can be sealed separately from the body of the original user. So it makes sense that Ren's flames are not blood inheritable. What is actually inherited, like I said, is the ability to use the flames. And that means and as Yukio is a twin, that means of course he should be able to use as well. And being a twin exact, when it comes to twins, like, even though they're maybe not full exact, like, they're supposed to be exact, but they're not always exact, like, we all know about that by now. Not every twin is fully exact. Looks, physically, they might look the same, but don't get personality-wise, they might be completely different. But that's what I mean. Don't forget this is a physical inheritance trait, that means Yukio should have the same ability. But why are you not getting the blue flames? And that's because these blue flames are not bloodly inherited. That Satan himself chose the child that he wanted his flames to inherit. That means I take it Satan chose Ren to inherit the blue flames over Yukio. So which I could say that could be the case. Maybe not. He might not have done it consciously, maybe. Or if he might, like I said, he's a demon, so you can see maybe why he done it consciously. But again, maybe he did not do it consciously, so that could be one reason. But that means the blue flames can be passed on even to someone who's not the son of Satan. Because it makes, like I said, it makes sense. You can still seal the sword, like you still seal the flames without seeing the proper body of the flames. That means this power can be, like I said, directly passed on, not just through bloodline, but also from who the original owner of it can choose. And that means, but yet again, these flames can still kill if you pass on to the wrong person. Like it did say pretty much, the Connoisseur can take able to seal the flames of Ren. And when you say can take, that means the flames itself, that if you don't choose the right vessel for the flames, the flames can kill the person or destroy the vessel that the flames are within. So it means the flames can only be passed on to people who could able to use the flames and survive it from the severe conditions that it will have. And that means Yukio could still use the flames, because even though he might not inherit the flames from his father, which is Satan, Ren could maybe decide to give, or once he dies, maybe the flames could pass on to Yukio, because like I said, don't forget, Satan still has also the flames as well. That means he could maybe transfer the flames itself to Yukio, because still technically also the sun Satan at the same time. And bloodly full connected to Ren, so it makes a perfect vessel at the same time. But yet again, that means Yukio should have inherited some form of Insider, which is again also the ability to use Satan's blue flames. that I take it as what Yukio ends up inheriting, and it's gonna be exact same with Ren. So Yukio also more like has inherited the ability to use the flames, the skill to use the flames. Just that, like I said, the blue flames are not bloodly inherited. That's what I believe, I think. But if they could, like, I could find out that it actually is fully blood related, and for some reason that theory is bogus or anything. But all yet again, Yukio actually does have the blue flames of it on his eye himself, and he just has not awakened yet. And these eyes, I mean, the awakening of his abilities. But if it's not the case, like I said, the only possibility I can see that these blue flames can be physically passed on to a perfect vessel. And of course, it can be a living vessel at the same time, which Yukio, of course, if you don't include Ren, is also the perfect vessel for the sort that the blue flames to control go into, as Yukio can use them and also survive in severe conditions. Like, this vessel itself needs to be able, or maybe not be able to use them, but able to cope with the flames being inside them, and Yukio, of course, will have that capability. So that's why I feel like what Yukio actually could have inherited if those eyes were not his at all. Like I said, like what Toro said, those eyes are not his. Then Yukio, these blue flames are Ren's. It's just he got used as a seal, which that means of course Yukio couldn't use them. He couldn't really use the flames at all, and it's directly not fully his because technically the flames are still technically connected to Rin. It's just that it being sealed away by using a trap by inside Yukio. So Yukio is pretty much a gate, which makes sense in some degree. I hope people make sense from what I'm understanding. But yeah, so Yukio, what got seen from Yukio's point, see what happened with Yukio. Yukio, the two conclusions I could say, I think of those blue flames that you see within his eyes are part of Ren's power, or that those are actually Yukio's eyes, and these are the and this is showing his awakening of his demon side and his actual blue flame inheritance. So that's why I can think like these. Just said the blue flames itself are not maybe bloody connected; they are actually more physically inherited than actually blood inherited, or that Yukio, and the reason why Yukio might have those eyes of the blue flames within his eyes is because he got used as also a silver vessel like the Coma sword. Or, yeah, again, these are actually his proper eyes, and that Yukio just doubts his awakening. He's awakened to his demon side finally and able to use his blue flames. That's why I'm seeing what are the two conclusions I can see what's happening with Yukio right now. Now with the rest of the characters, like Shiami, she's able to summon Ni again because they were and seeing that, and looks like fear was also another reason why she can summon Ni. Like we had been concluded that the reason why community couldn't use her her demon foxes, fox spirits properly, was because she was being afraid. She had a weak heart. But the reason maybe is why she couldn't summon Ni is because her heart was scared and not able to control it. So maybe that's part of the reason why she couldn't summon Ni. Now she's able to got a strong heart and now was able to summon Ni and about to save Kirumi from danger. She got put on this gooky stuff that's covered her from the shell of the king, from the Imperial King. So now at the end of this episode, the Imperial King shell decides to burst, and even though Bond created the barrier, like the fire barrier, it looks like the fire barrier worked. Like it kept the explosion of the seal within it, but they're still on a breaking. So now I take it we're now about to see next episode the conclusion where pretty much Ren is gonna fully open his Coma sword and use his flame powers and to able to defeat the king, the king pretty much. which is going to be interesting. I want to see that. But yet again, character development for every single character, which I'm glad. Like, Sugawara, like I said, he's a coward, but it shows he's not like a complete coward, as in, he will still fight to protect the ones he cares about, even though he's a coward. But yeah, also Kuromoguro starts to maybe, not too much character development. He started to notice that he still should not judge people. Like, he's still judging people still. He's still getting that judging people, but he's starting to, like, get used to not judging instantly. And finally, Bon, him able to control the flames, which again, oh my god, he's able to control his new flames with the familiar of his family. Pretty good. I liked how, he just shows you how smart and easy, how easy he remembers things, but he just hearing this, how to use the seal once, and that was quite cool as well. And I said, all the rest of the characters overall got character development, and I'm glad they did, and I can't wait to the next episode, really. Animation, very good. I enjoyed the animation in this episode. Like, it's not, like, over-the-top animation like you would see in most shonen. Like, I think Blue Exorcist Season 2 is starting to get to the point, even though it still keeps its shonen aspects, it's now getting to the point where it's getting rid of most of its shonen aspects compared to Season 1. Which I'm glad, actually, because I gotta say, all its shonen aspects did sort of ruin the series a bit from Season 1. But Season 2, oh my god, perfect flow with its freaking shonen and other elements that you see in anime. I'm glad they showed it, and yeah, overall enjoyed this episode, and seeing what, I said, but really thinking about Yukio's game, what he just awakened to. Like I said, what Yukio could awaken to is that he might have found out he's also a vessel to Ren's powers, or that he's about to awaken to his demon powers himself. So yeah, anyway, that's all I got to say. Anyway guys, that's my anime review to Blue Exorcist Season 2, Episode 9. Hope you guys like it, become a channel fan today. If you guys need some mail, good section down below. My address is there, and yeah, hope you guys like it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys!